When silk ruled and steel waited back in the early centuries, Japan looked calm on the surface, but under that calm, man, it was a mess waiting to happen. Kyoto was dripping in silk and poetry. Courtiers floated through palace halls like the world outside didn't exist. Power was all paperwork, lineage, and who married whose daughter. The emperor sat at the top, sacred, untouchable, but honestly, he didn't run much of anything. Out in the provinces, life was rough. Crops failed, bandits roamed. Tax collectors got jumped. The court talked elegance, but it couldn't protect a single village. So landowners did what made sense. They hired fighters, horsemen.archers, men who didn't write poems, they solved problems. That's where it started, not with honor, not with Bushido, just survival. The sword didn't replace the scroll overnight, it waited. Quiet, patient. Chapter 2, Born in the Dirt, Forged by War. These early warriors weren't heroes. They were hired muscle, tough dudes raised in the hills, loyal to whoever fed them. They trained young, ride, shoot, cut, repeat. No fancy armor, no ceremony, just function. Over time, these fighters built reputations, clans formed. Blood ties mattered more than court titles. Names started carrying weight. The warriors called themselves saburao, those who serve. Later, that word sharpened into something heavier, samurai. They didn't care about Kyoto politics. They cared about land, loyalty, and payback. But deep down, they wanted more. Recognition, respect, power. And slowly, they started looking towards the capital, not as servants, but as players. Chapter 3, When a man claimed the throne with a sword. Then someone crossed the line. A warrior from the east stood up and said what no one else dared. I don't need Kyoto. He crowned himself emperor in armor, not silk. It didn't last long. The court panicked, called in every favor, and put his head on a spike. Officially, order was restored. Unofficially, the spell was broken. Everyone saw it. Yeah, the throne could be challenged. From that moment on, every warlord knew the truth. Power wasn't divine. It was taken. Chapter 4, 2 clans, 1 country, no turning back. 2 families rose above the rest. Both descended from imperial blood. Both hardened by frontier wars. They played nice in public, bowed in Kyoto, smiled at ministers. Behind the scenes, they built armies, fleets, fortresses. When the fighting finally exploded, it wasn't pretty. Cities burned. Brothers turned on brothers. The capital learned real quick what war actually looked like. 1 clan took control of the court itself. Their leader didn't hide behind curtains. He ruled loud, proud, and ruthless. Married into the throne, put his grandson on it. Thought he'd locked the game down forever. He didn't. Chapter 5, Brothers, Betrayal, and the Birth of the Shogun. The war dragged on until one man outplayed everyone. He didn't rush. He didn't flex. He built power from the shadows, letting others swing the swords. When the final battle hit, it ended at sea. Ships smashed, arrows darkened the sky. A child emperor drowned with his clan. That moment, that was the end of the old world. The winner didn't take the throne. He took something smarter. A new title, a new system, a military government. The emperor stayed, but only as a symbol. The samurai were done serving. They were in charge now. Chapter 6, Peace with a Knife. Behind it, the new regime ruled from the east, far from palace drama. They didn't abolish tradition, they boxed it in. Samurai ran the provinces. Loyalty was rewarded with land. Disloyalty handled fast. But peace ain't cheap. And when foreign invaders showed up with bombs and tactics nobody had seen before, the system cracked. The storm saved Japan twice. No loot, no new land. Just exhausted warriors asking, what did we get out of this? Answer, not enough. Chapter 7, When the emperor tried to take it back. Eventually, the court made its move. The emperor tried to reclaim real power. Called on tradition, divine right. Old school authority, the warriors laughed. Then they crushed him, exiled him, locked the court down tighter than ever. But in doing that, the ruling clan planted the seed of its own downfall. Because the more they controlled, the more they pissed people off. Chapter 8, Chaos, Guns, and the End of the Old Rules. Japan exploded into non-stop war. No center, no loyalty, just survival. Then guns showed up, changed everything. Peasants with firearms could drop elite warriors. Castles turned into concrete nightmares. One man saw it before anyone else. He didn't worship the past, he torched it. Used guns, fear, and speed to smash every rival. Temples burned, old powers fell. He got betrayed, burned alive. But the road he built, it stayed open. Chapter 9, The Man Who Finished the Job. Another leader picked up where the last one fell. rose from nothing, united the country, locked society into place, took the swords from the peasants, froze the classes. Japan was finally won again, but peace made him restless. He reached overseas, failed, died worried his legacy would collapse. It almost did. Chapter 10. Silence after the storm. The last man waited, patient but cold, calculating. When the final battle came, he won with betrayals, not bravery. He ruled smarter than anyone before him, locked the country down, controlled the lords, shut the doors to the world. For 250 years, Japan knew peace. No wars, no chaos, just order. And slowly, stagnation. When the outside world finally knocked, the old system crumbled fast. Guns beat swords, steam beat tradition. The samurai lost everything: status, income, identity. Some adapted, some rebelled, some vanished, but their story didn't die. It transformed into myth, into code, into memory. The samurai aren't alive anymore, but their shadow, still long, still sharp, and still carved deep into the soul of Japan. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and comment.